Okay. Right, so we are live on another one.
Brilliant.
Find it.
Is it on the community page?
It should be, yeah, because we're live.
Brilliant. I'm just going to get it up. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Share screen. Big online quiz.
Ooh.
Boom. Right, we're on. We're on.
Brilliant.
Live.
I like that. Please do chat to us via the comments if you want a shout out.
Live. See you there.
Give me fab.
Post. Keep on telling me some jokes. What have you got?
I'm so good at sleeping, you know. I can do it with my eyes closed.
Dear.
My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home.
Did you make that one up?
Nope, this is genuinely on Google.
Is live. See you. Did you find any more?
Oh, a bit naff, really, but you know, what's orange and sounds like a parrot?
What?
A carrot. It's so ridiculous, aren't they? What do you call a donkey with only 3 legs?
I don't know.
A wonky.
A wonky.
Yeah, a wonky. I think that's great.
Did I tell you about why I got rid of my my Hoover?
No, why?
It's only collecting dust.
I thought you were going to say it sucked.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Let me say that one. I had a dream last night that I was cutting carrots with the Grim Reaper, dicing with death. I rang up British Telecom and said, I want to report a nuisance caller. He said, not you again.
Oh, Morgan's just sent me a joke.
Oh yeah.
Her joke. This is what she sent me. I got the words jacuzzi and yakuza mixed up, and now I'm in hot water with the Japanese mafia.
Yeah, if you're watching and you got any jokes, come and let us know, and we'll. Well, I think everyone will see it on the comment section. But yeah, let us know your jokes. Debbie's here. Deb,
Hey,
whoop, whoop, whoop.
hey, Debbie.
No, we are not giving away any clues. You should have come a bit earlier.
Yeah.
And then you would have seen. I saw a guy trying to chat up a cheetah the other day, and I thought, man, he's trying to pull a fast one, isn't he?
Oh, woo. That was shocking. Another one from Morgan. What's green and has wheels?
I don't know.
Grass. She lied about the wheels.
Oh, right. Is that part of the joke?
That was part of the joke.
Oh, right. Okay. The advantages of easy origami are twofold.
These are brilliant. These are brilliant. You need to remember these to tell everyone.
A classic one. This isn't originally this guy. I said to the gym instructor, "Can you teach me to do the splits?" And he said, "Well, how flexible are you?" He said, "Well, I can't do Tuesdays."
I actually like that one.
The policeman came up to me with a pencil and a piece of paper, and they said, "I'd like you to trace this for me."
I don't know how bad the jokes can get.
I know.
Just clutching at straws now, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a good one. I tell you what, I love doing more than anything. Trying to pack myself in a small suitcase. I can hardly contain myself.
I mean, Harry, if that's what you like to do at the weekend, that's all right.
Well, we're getting some laughs from Deb, so that's good. Thank you, Deb, for putting up with this.
I know, shocking, aren't they? Harry, where do you find a cow with no legs?
I don't know where.
It's right where you left it. It's not going anywhere, is it?
Oh, these are good. You're gathering quite the library of dad jokes, Gemma.
I know. I'm gonna be a great dad. Yeah. All these jokes.
I was stealing things in the supermarket today while stood on the shoulders of 3 vampires, and I was charged with shoplifting on 3 counts. That's good enough. There you go. We've got 11 people.
11.
It says 11 watching right now, so that's good.
I mean, there's 10 because I think I count as one.
I probably count as one as well. So it's 9.
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough. Still 12 minutes to go. So we've got the nice early people.
What time do you reckon we should kick off proper? We'll start doing
about 20, 20.
7:30, but give it 10 minutes to set up.
About 22, yeah, 1:45.
22.
Hopefully everybody's got all their teams sorted. Hopefully.
Yeah, that would be good.
Harry, what did the left eye say to the right eye?
I don't know.
Between you and me, something smells.
a good one. That is certainly a good one. How long did it take you to prep your questions for us, Jim?
I mean, actually, a fair amount of time. Because some of them, I was like, some of them were too easy, and then some of them were going to be a bit too tricky, and I didn't want to make them too challenging. So, I mean,
how did you determine if they were challenging or not?
Well, some of I mean, on a lot of them, I have educated myself because I did not know some of these answers. But then some of them, I was like, this is ridiculous. They're so obscure. And after seeing your quiz round, Harry, that's just the majority of the quiz. So, people are in for a treat.
For a treat, yeah.
They're all the questions though are from primary school like quizzes. So they are what 10-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 8-year-olds are expected to know. So if anybody can't answer a question, just get the kids to help.
We did. Do you remember when we did the Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old at Bible Week?
No, I don't.
Oh, it was one of the quiz rounds.
Was it?
It was that.
I don't remember that. I remember it being like just really obscure knowledge. I didn't have a clue on any of the questions.
How loud's that? Bit of Kahoot music.
No, it's great. It's great music, isn't it?
Go through all the different varieties.
Well, that kind of matched this joke. This is quite like a morbid joke.
Yeah, go on.
It says, I want to die peacefully in my sleep like my grandfather did, not screaming in terror like the passengers in his car. Quite bad, isn't it?
Make sure I get all my bits plugged in so I don't run out of power like I did last night when we were testing this. How much easier is this, Gemma, than what we were trying to do?
Oh my goodness. I mean, my laptop can actually handle Zoom. It cannot handle downloading what other software you were trying to get me to download yesterday.
So is this your laptop, not your mother's?
Yeah, I'm still on my mum's laptop. Just
Okay.
Zoom works better. Harry, I think this one matches like our current jokes. This joke.
Oh, yeah.
It says they all laughed when I said I wanted to be a comedian. Well, they're not laughing now. Harry, what was your favourite round to make?
I'm a bit of a sucker for the geography stuff, so I quite enjoyed doing the city skylines, to be quite honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I did enjoy that one. And the name that chin, just it's
Name that what?
Name that chin. Name that chin.
Oh, that is impossible.
That's not impossible. It'll be good, that one.
I mean, I am excited for the name the chin round.
Advanced. Share in meeting option for this. Great. Just making sure we're all good for. Can you still hear that music okay?
Yeah.
Just a bit of background music for anybody that's listening.
Morgan, just brought in another great joke. It says, last night I dreamed I was the author of Lord of the Rings. I was Tolkien in my sleep.
John Rim has just sent me loads of jokes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to rock your world. The first sign of madness was Suggs walking up the path. My brother has been jailed and it doesn't look like he's getting out anytime soon. My father's been declared bankrupt and my mother was done for speeding. On the upside, my sister recently won a beauty competition and I purchased my second property. It's a funny old game, Monopoly.
That was good. Debbie asked, "Are you talking us through setting up Kahoot, or can we have the code?"
Sorry, yeah, I'll put it in the thing. The code is in the description. Boom. Ah, Morgan's already ahead of me.
Morgan, go.
All right, do you want another rim joke?
Go on.
Yeah, sorry. Anybody that's here with us and they're looking to set up their Kahoot, you can do the pin is right underneath in the description. Right, rim. I used to swim with dolphins, but it all got a bit clicky. I awoke to see a figure in long robes and wearing an enormous chain standing by my bed. What a nightmare. Just been blocked by Gary Barlow on Twitter. Whatever I said, whatever I did, I did. Having a bowl of coins for breakfast. The change will do me good. I used to be obsessed with Semaphore, but recently my interest has been flagging. That's a bit beyond me, that one, Jack.
That was beyond me as well.
Semaphore. What is Google for, hey? Oh, it's the language of flags. Where you can do signs and signals.
Did not know that.
Oh, there you go. There you
go. I found a joke. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?
Oh, I don't know.
Supplies!
That's a classic gem joke, that.
Great album.
Oh, we got our first team. The Goths have joined us. Suffolk's, Colners and Toltoners. Hickeys. Is that from Southern America in the States?
What was that?
The Goths have joined us. They've got people from Suffolk, Hickeys. Don't know what specific Hickeys there. Hickyys. Colners. I don't know where Colner is. And Toltoners. And Jem is doing a bit of Googling.
I have no idea where it is. Maybe it's like short, like, you know, when people give nicknames to places.
Yeah, yeah. I guess so. Have you got any more jokes?
I'm on another website now. I feel like I've used that website to its max.
Oh no, the Goths have gone.
Oh. What did one plate say to the other plate?
I don't know.
Dinner is on me.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
Yeah.
Whatever I do.
That was my favourite joke, to be honest.
That's been good.
Gary Barlow joke. Why did the golfer bring an extra pair of pants?
Oh, I don't know.
In case he got a hole in one.
Of course. I should have seen that. Should have seen it. Oh, good there. So.
What do you call a pig that does karate?
I don't know. Pork chop.
A pork chop. Yeah. Yeah, you knew it.
Too fast for you. Oh, we're nearly at...
Harry, why was
Go on. What did you say,
Why
Jem?
was Cinderella so bad at football? Why was Cinderella so bad at football?
Something to do with glass shoes.
Nope, she kept running away from the ball.
Oh, of course. Of course. It had to be. It had to be. Got some messages here. Okay, Sharon. Sharon is enlightened me. Hicks is for Hickmondick in Yorkshire, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently. So yeah, we're at past now. So for those of you that have joined us, welcome. It's so good to see you. There's a little bit of a lag on our screens, so we're probably about 20-30 seconds behind what's going out on YouTube. So that's going to be interesting a bit later on, but we're going to have good fun, I think. Well, I know we're going to have good fun. We're going to smash it, aren't we, Jem? It's going to be great. If you're joining us now, you should see the Kahoot pin code in the description. It's 925073. The Mutineers have joined us. KP, Big Al, Mikey Poos, Debrimo, Possum, Fredo, and the Amnesiacs. These are pretty good nicknames. I'm enjoying these nicknames here.
I was going to say, I'm excited to hear all these interesting nicknames.
Yeah, I know.
Why did the Invisible Man turn down the job offer?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, he couldn't see himself doing it. But
My mother-in-law is having a heart attack about the technology. Bless her. I think we're all sorted now, though. She's all good. She's joining us. Oh, these teams are rolling in now. PPCR, Ian, Lynn, Pete, Jackie, Mike, Barbara, Susie, and Liam. That's a pretty good team there.
nice.
Cabbage, Liv and Jav. Shemi and Tabs have joined us. We've got Manny's joined us as well. Good to see you, Manuel. George Hutchinson, got a team there.
I mean, I'm rooting for the students. Come on, you got to win this. We can do it.
So we're just going to give it a few more minutes for Heckmondwick. That's the place in Yorkshire. Heckmondwick. Not that I really know what that is.
Me neither.
And the Goths are back. So yeah, we're just going to give it a few. We'll probably give it 10 minutes or so for people to join, get the teams all sorted, so that we can get cracking with the quiz. And then we'll give you some deets. We've got some great rounds for you, though. Jem has been diving into the depths of obscure knowledge, haven't you, Jem? So we've got 7 rounds altogether. 7 rounds with around 8 questions each in each round. There's going to be a geography round. We've got to have a classic geography round. Jem is doing Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old? Which we're excited about. And we've got film as well. And then we have food. Food is one that we're starting with.
Ooh.
Cheeky food round. There's a cake question there just for you, Sharon. I thought you'd appreciate the cake question. What other rounds do we have, Gemma? Can you remember? We have a history round.
Chin.
Oh, the chin round. Cheeky celebrity round. Always got to have a cheeky celebrity round.
With a twist.
Oh, the random team. Dog Bear. Turtle, Akihiko, Mad, Mugen, Kate, and El Jefe. They've joined us. The random team, Claire, Jeremy, John, Jonathan, good to see you. Yeah, so just to say on the Kahoot thing, I've got a few comments about whether it looks okay. Essentially, I have to click start. So when we've given it a few more minutes, I will click start, and then it will move on from there. So just be patient as we wait for just a few more people to join. We did say it was going to start at 7:30, and now it's we're only 5 minutes in at the moment. So yeah, just give it a few moments. But that green, I think it's a green screen. That's totally okay. Just be patient with us, and we'll be ready to rumble in a few more minutes. Gemma's returned. Did we say all the rounds that we've got going? Food, chins, 10-year-old, smarter than a 10-year-old. Film.
Movies.
Yeah, film. Geography, history, and
Science.
oh, the science round. Yeah, cheeky science round as well. Science-ish. A bit of biology and a bit of chemistry / English.
Woo!
Gemma's favourite. Bit of chemistry.
Love chemistry. It's my favourite.
Do.
Great music, isn't it?
Yeah, we love a cheeky bit. This is the Kahoot standard music that you've got playing through at the moment. Actually, I don't know exactly what it sounds like on YouTube. Hopefully it sounds okay for you guys. I don't know whether you can really hear it, but it's just happy to go. I can change it actually. Let's go for there's jungle, Gemma.
Ooh. That's a lot boppier, isn't it?
There we go.
Great.
Moves on.
That was much better.
Quarantines, they've joined us. Bonton, the Rockers, and the Hughesies.
Nice.
That's Bonnie. Hey, Bon. Good to see you.
Hey, Bonnie.
Bonnie. Oh, I've got a funny story to tell you. It's it relates to the funny story that I told you the other week about Isaac. So Isaac, for those of you that are watching that might not know, Isaac, my son, 18 months old, he's not yet potty trained. And so last week, so the story I'm alluding to, I was lying on the floor in the kitchen because I was very tired. And whenever I lie on the floor, Isaac, he thinks that I'm playing or going to play with him. He gets very excited. He wants to jump on me. He comes running over, but he comes running over without nappy. And so he then proceeds to urinate in my eyeball.
Yes, go Isaac! Woo!
So I then promptly jumped up, shouted in a rage, and he thought it was hysterical and went off and played with the tumble drum. So today, Bonnie's cooking away. I've gone up for a shower. I come back down, and Bon says, "Look at Isaac's shirt," and he's got his poo smeared all over his shirt. And what had happened is he'd soiled his nappy. Bonnie had changed him and just thought, "Oh, you'll be fine until you have your bath now." Left him, and then he very kindly decided to take a poo around the corner on the floor, and then even more kindly went to show Bonnie what he had done with it all in his hands. So,
Oh, lovely.
and it was, I mean, Bonnie was just absolutely super because she cleaned them all up. I did the floor, and she managed not to burn the tea as well. So it was absolutely
Bonnie, superwoman.
Bonnie, superwoman, absolute superwoman. So we'll give it another 2 or 3 minutes, guys, and then we'll just run through some stuff, and hopefully that will, well, then we'll just start. I think we'll get cracking.
Brilliant.
Quite excited to see how this is all going to work, to be honest with you.
Me too.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Guernsey girl, Tabitha. Oh, you lost your friend, Tabitha. Oh no,
Oh,
show me tabs. You've got 2 separate games going on, Tabitha. That's interesting.
want to play it solo.
Play it solo.
In for the individual win.
Like Jason Derulo.
That was a great joke, Harry.
Did you like that? I
No.
thought of that by myself as well. I didn't remember you got anything.
I can tell. I can tell.
Great. So, for those of you that haven't necessarily used Kahoot before, Kahoot has been pioneered to be worked or used in schools to make it a bit more interactive. So normally there's a presentation, but we've created our own presentation because it's a bit blingier, looks a bit nicer. And what you will do is you will ask the question, and then the answers will pop up on your mobile screen. So you discuss in your teams, and then you click whatever answer that you want to go for. You'll be immediately told whether it's right or wrong, but at the end of the round, we will tell you what the right answers are. You'll have 60 seconds to answer the question. So we will, I've got YouTube up on my screen, so I know kind of where roughly the lag is. So hopefully that won't have any impact on your times or anything like that. But the faster you answer the question, the more points that you get. So each question is worth 1,000 points, and the faster you answer it, the more points you get. You'll have 60 seconds for each answer. Hopefully that makes sense. There are some true or false questions. On your screen, it doesn't say true or false. It'll just come up. I think it's with a red and a blue tab. Whichever tab is on the left-hand side, that is true, and the one on the right-hand side is false. So it won't say, but it's true and false. I'm sure you guys will be able to follow along. I think that'll be okay.
Yeah.
If you've got any questions, just fire them up in the comments section. Be chatting to us in the comments section. We'll give you a shout out where we can. And hopefully we'll go without error, without any technical difficulty whatsoever. It's going to be interesting to see how it works. The first round is food round. So
Ooh.
I think we will begin
Woo!
right now, I suppose. It'll be, yeah. What do you think, Gemma? Should we just go for it?
I reckon go for it. The people have been waiting long enough.
The people have been waiting long enough. Okay, so the first round is food. Food. We've split this round into 2 sections. The first section, what we will do is we're going to give you a list of ingredients, okay? And from those ingredients, you've got to work out what is the meal that I am making, or we are making, okay?
Chefs.
All right. So here is the question. First one, what am I making with these ingredients? Am I making superfine sugar? I've got superfine sugar, I've got egg whites, I've got vanilla, I've got cream tartar, I've got cake flour, and I've got salt. Okay. So the answers there are the Genoise cake, the I believe it's biscuit cake, a chiffon cake, or an angel food cake. So what do you think is the answer there? We're going to start.
You're going very French there, Harry.
Ah, oui, oui, très bien.
I read it as biscuit cake. That's what I was sticking with.
So what am I making with these ingredients? Superfine sugar, egg whites, vanilla, cream tartar, cake flour, and salt. Okay, and the answers should be appearing on your screen, or they probably already will have appeared on your screen by now. The answers are coming in. 1, 2.
I think it's a nice, easy start. I'd say that's quite a nice way to get into the quiz.
Yeah.
Fair question.
So these answers are coming in.
How long have they got left?
Well, it's very nearly all out of time.
Ooh.
So the next question, what am I making with these ingredients? We've got a lot of ingredients here. We've got olive oil, we've got aubergines, we've got lamb mince, we've got onion, garlic cloves, oregano, cinnamon, bay leaves, red wine, chopped tomatoes, tomato puree, potatoes, and then for the sauce that goes with it, unsalted butter, plain flour, whole milk, parmesan, nutmeg, 1 large egg, and some yolk as well. So what are the answers there? And that should be coming across to you now. So the answer would be moussaka, cottage pie, curry, or raita.
Ooh.
What is it? The answers are flooding in. It's a bit tense here.
I know. I wonder if there's any chefs playing. I wonder if there's any chefs or bakers. That'd be great.
Oh, well, you got Sharon Goff. Ali, she's in as well, isn't she? So we've personally experienced their cooking, and that cooking is excellent.
Great.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. We'll go on to the next question. What am I making with these ingredients?
Ooh.
Yeah, this is a bit of a cheeky one. Vodka, gin, tequila rum, triple sec, lime juice, ice, cola, and limes. Is it A, Cuba Libre, B, Long Island iced tea, C, Black Russian, or D, Old Fashioned?
Okay. I like that. Mix it up a bit, not just food.
So we'll click it next. So just had a question. I don't know if it's coming up with the answers. It's A on your top left, B on your top right, C on your bottom left, and D on your bottom right. Yes.
Harry?
Yes, Sharon.
The colours don't match with the.
Yeah. I've just. Yeah. So it's A is the top left, B is the top right, C is the bottom left, and D is the bottom right. So that'll be the same for every question. Sorry. Yeah. All right.
Okay,
All right.
brilliant.
Cheers. Bye. James and
Brilliant.
just helping me out there. Okay, so hopefully that's helped you guys. A, top right, B, bottom, top left. Sorry, I've got that wrong. A, top left, B, top right, C, bottom left, D, bottom right.
Brilliant.
Just a few teething issues, but hopefully we'll be okay there. Next question.
It's like on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, isn't it? Where the A, B, C, D are.
Yes, that's right. There you go, Gemma, for those who have got that. Next question. What am I making with these ingredients? We've got lettuce, grapes, apples, walnuts, celery, mayonnaise, pepper, and lemon juice. Is it A, Waldorf salad, B, Caesar salad, C, Russian salad, or D, a Niçoise salad? I think it's Niçoise. Harold's from Nice. Did you know that?
I was going to say, I've not got a clue.
Yeah. So we'll put that up now for you.
Nice.
So remember, top left is A, top right is B, bottom left is C, bottom right is D.
Brilliant.
So there you go. Should be 4 answers straight up there. Boom. Very, very quick.
Someone knows their salads.
Somebody knows their salads. Somebody knows their salads.
Somebody
Absolutely.
knows their salads.
We've got a very, very healthy population of people that are playing. Oh, I've got another phone call. More to
Oh,
maybe.
popular.
You, Greg.
I've been talking to the screen for the last 10 minutes and wondering why you're not answering.
Sorry.
Are you talking to me and you're not on the phone there?
There's a bit of a lag.
Oh, okay.
She'll see it in 30 seconds.
Anyway, I'll let you go because you're a bit busy.
Okay, all right. It's all okay though, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Wonderful. See you. Bye.
We love you, Sue Greg.
Yeah, Sue Greg.
Woo.
She's just said to us, how is it that she's been talking to us on the TV, but we've not been replying to her. Yeah. Next question. So we're moving on to food origins. Okay. So true or false? Scotch eggs originated in Britain. Remember, left-hand side is true, right-hand side is false.
Oh, I love
Okay.
Scotch eggs.
So Scotch eggs originated in Britain. True or false?
Okay.
What do we think, guys?
I'm going to be intrigued to see this answer because I love Scotch eggs. I love Scotch eggs.
I'm a big fan of Scotch eggs. I had one several months ago with the runny yolk in the middle.
Really? I've never tried one with a runny yolk in the middle.
Absolutely delicious. Yeah.
I'll have to give it a go.
Yeah, you really need to.
That's the posh Scotch egg.
Then the next question, true or false? The Caesar salad did not come from America. Did not come from America. So remember, true is on the left, false is on the right. What do we think?
Yeah, again, you're with your salads on this quiz, Harry.
Yeah. So the question's up and then we go boom. True or false? What do we think? Oh, they're all coming in. Fast, fast, fast.
Is there a leaderboard so far?
Yes, we'll read it at the end of the round.
Okay, I'm excited. Oh. Did you see what Debbie just put in the comments?
The answer screen closed before you asked the question. Didn't even get a chance to vote. I'm not sure about that, Deb. I'm very sorry. Jem, if you read out the next question,
Okay,
I'll give Deb a ring and see what's going on. Okay.
will do. So the next question is, kiwis were first imported from New Zealand. True or false? So remember, true is on the left-hand side and false is on the right. So that was kiwis were first imported from New Zealand. That'd be an interesting one. Get answering now. I'm really excited to see the leaderboard at the end of this round. Very excited to see who smashed this food round. I don't think you've got long left on this question. This could be one. I think we're coming to the near the end of the round now. This could be one of the last ones. So I think this final amount of time now for kiwis were first imported from New Zealand. True or false? And we're on to our next question now. So true or false? Cheesecake was first eaten by the ancient Greeks more than 2,000 years ago. So true or false? Cheesecake was first eaten by the ancient Greeks more than 2,000 years ago. Any cheesecake lovers in the house? If so, I feel like this is general knowledge. You should definitely know. Very obscure questions Harry has found. But remember, true is on the left and false is on the right. So that was cheesecake was first eaten by the ancient Greeks more than 2,000 years ago. Be interesting one, this one. I'm excited to see the answers because I haven't had a clue for the majority of these questions. And it looks like Harry is coming back now.
I'm back. I've returned. So now we can go through the answers.
Oh, brilliant.
The answers round one. So I know that a few of you have had I didn't realize what it was going to look like on your screen, so there's been a few little issues there. The answer for what I'm making here is the angel food cake with the cream of tartar. That's the big clue there. For this one, it is the moussaka. Writer, in fact, is a bit like what's it called? Tzatziki. You know, the dip that you do for your crisps. Apparently, it's a bit like that.
All right.
What am I making with these ingredients? Other than a potentially messy evening, it's Long Island tea. Is the answer.
Okay.
What am I making with these ones? It's the Waldorf salad, a classic, originally done in New York.
Of course.
Scotch eggs did not originate in Britain. They originated in India, in fact.
No way. India.
The colonies, yeah, in that way.
Wow.
The Caesar salad did not come from America. It came from Tijuana in Mexico, and it was just leftover bits of stuff in a restaurant. Kiwis were first imported from New Zealand. That's false. They came from China, and they were known as gooseberries. That was the Chinese word for them.
Oh, wow.
True or false for the cheesecake was first eaten by the ancient Greeks? It's true.
No way.
Yeah, they found the tray that they would have been made in. So apparently that's true. They've got archaeological evidence for that.
That's so cool.
So shall we do scores at the end of that round?
Oh yeah, go on.
We've got Cabbage, Team Cabbage, 5,400 there at the top. Just Manny is 5,145, so very close there. And a random team is third, 4,895. Hopefully now we'll be able to see a bit more accurate reflections. I know that we've had some teething issues with that. So we're going to move on to this one. For this round, all you need to do is type in the person, okay? Type in the person. For each of these, apart from one, you have to type in the first name and the last name. So it's got to be both, okay? In that chin, what we've done is we've zoomed in on a chin, like what Gemma's demonstrating there, of a famous celebrity. You have to name that chin. It's going to be fun. So this is the first one. Name that chin?
It's a very random round, Harry. Very random.
It is a pretty random round, that is for sure. So name that chin. We've got some scratches on the face. There might be a little bit of a clue for some people. And there we go. So I can go next.
Felt like it would have been easier if it was eyes. Chin is very difficult.
So all you have to do, just type in the answer for these ones. So hopefully there's not going to be so much confusion. Apologies, guys. Type in your answer. Who do you think this is? The answers are coming flying in. Next one is this one. Who is this? Who do we think this one is?
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Are there any clues you can see there, Gemma?
No, I was just thinking about it. There's really not that many clues for this one, is there?
This one is very, very famous, though, particularly famous from last summer. Very
That's a
famous.
big clue then. Big clue there.
Very big old clue. So from last summer. What do we think? Who do we think that could be? What happened last summer? What big events happened last summer?
Bible week.
Bible week. Yeah.
Kahoot music's great.
Yeah, you're enjoying the Kahoot music. Who do we think this is? This one. Very famous. Look at that. Downward facing, upside down smile. Who do we think that could be? Can you see any clues there?
I mean, I reckon everybody should get this one. Yeah. Surely the answers are flooding in now.
Yeah, they're coming in. All the answers came in there.
Brilliant.
Who do we think this one is?
I don't really know any clues.
So we're just working with the time lag here, guys. I reckon we might have 30 to 40 seconds. So everyone got the correct answer there, by the way. Everyone knew that.
Ooh,
Good job, guys. Good job.
that's impressive.
So yeah, we're working, I think, with about 30 seconds. So that's why there might be a little bit of a time lag between questions appearing on your screens and all that kind of stuff. We don't want the questions to appear too early before the picture changes.
No, yeah.
So we're just trying our best to work it all out.
Modern technology.
Modern technology. Okay. What about this one? Bit of a hairy guy here.
Yeah, they need a shave.
So this guy is very famous. He was part of some serious films in the early 2000s. So there's a big old clue for you guys there.
Mm.
So hopefully that is helpful.
Mm. He's got a very messy beard.
Very messy beard.
Mm.
Who do we think this is?
I had no idea on this one. Not a clue.
So the answers are coming in now.
Trillion?
This one. So this one, you can have first name and last name, or just the first name. That's okay as well. This is uber duper famous. I don't think people need many clues for this lady here.
No. You sound like you're getting proper into that music, Harry.
Yeah, I'm getting proper into it.
It's great.
Do you know who this is, Gemma?
I mean, I think so. But I mean, I haven't really been sure on any of them. This is not my round.
Not your round, not your fave.
No, no. I would have been better at the food one, I think.
This is another one. I know, yeah. It was in a very famous Christmas film that was actually really was very underwhelming in the box office when it was released, and then subsequently became very, very famous. So
I'd guess an older person. That's what I'm going to guess.
what gave that away?
The black and white photo. That is all I know.
We'll have to. I'm sure there'll be people that can do. He's very often impersonated, actually.
Really?
Yeah, very often impersonated. Some answers are coming in now.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Back with the music now.
Back to the music. Yeah, we're back to the music. So yeah, go to the next one. Look at this. This is a famous chin. Famous in as a little clue to people. Famous in superhero movie, in one superhero movie in particular, and recently very famous on Netflix as well. Just before the turn of the new year.
I think I know this one.
Yeah. You got a little potential. Okay, so who do we think this one is?
Did you just type in random people then, Harry, on Google?
No, I had a think. I genuinely had a think. Yeah, you've got to try and hit quite a lot of people, haven't you? So I'm just trying to get a breadth of people so that we can have a little guess.
It's a good round. It's a good round.
So we're going to go through the answers for this. Oh, this one is Bruce Lee. What if you got that right? This one is Megan Rapinoe, who was the top scorer, and I think she got the player of the tournament as well for the FIFA Women's World Cup. She's had quite a few run-ins with Donald Trump, hasn't she?
Oh,
Speaking of the man himself,
there he is.
Donald Trump. This is Captain Marvel, Brie Larson.
Oh.
Yeah. This guy is the Lord of the Rings director, Peter Jackson. Yeah, look at that beard. He's lost quite a lot of weight in the films there, actually. This is Gemma.
I'm not taking a guess, Harry. You're reading the answers. I haven't even seen the answers.
Beyonce
In
knows.
fairness, I would have guessed Beyonce. So.
Jimmy Stewart or James Stewart. Both of those answers were accepted. He was in, what's the name? No. It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh.
This is Henry Cavill. Look at that chin.
Is that
So-
Superman?
That's Superman and also The Witcher. So those are the answers. Hopefully you got quite a few. We should let you know what the scores are at the moment. So Greggy's stormed into the lead, 9,929. And then it's just Maddie with 8,156. Cabbage, a random team, and then Hutchinson's bringing it up as well. Okay, so are you smarter than a 10-year-old? It's over to you, Gemma.
So the first question is an English grammar question. So is this in the passive voice? So the town was destroyed by fire. Is that the passive voice? True or false? Remember, do they just think about this, Harry, or is there like a true or false
True
thing?
or false,
to...
yeah, so it's right or left.
So on the left, it's true, false on the right. So, I mean, I expect John Sutton Smith will know this without a shadow of a doubt, but is this in the passive voice? So the sentence is, the town was destroyed by fire. True or false? This is what I struggled with, in fairness, on placement, Harry. Grammar. Shocking.
Are you quite good at the grammar?
No. I'd rather do maths all day long.
So, what time are we on here? Should we go to the next question? There you go.
Yeah. So the next question is maths. So we're going to add together some fractions. So 2/3 plus 3/7 is what? And I'd like you to give your answer as an improper fraction. And you've only got 1 minute to do it. But I did it in under a minute, so I think everybody else can. It's okay. So 2/3 plus 3/7 equals, and your answer has to be as an improper fraction, please. Thank you. I do love me some fractions.
I know John Rim is playing, so he's
Ooh.
you'd get this right. No pressure, Gemma, on your answers.
I know. I double checked the maths one just to make sure I was correct. You know, it's an improper fraction. That's why I like it.
Okay, do you want to do the next one?
Next one. Okay. What phase of the moon comes before a full moon? This one's quite challenging. Is it A, waxing gibbous, or is it gibbous? I don't know how you say. Is it gibbous, Harry? Would you say? I've never taught about the moon. B, a waning gibbous. We'll just go with gibbous or gibbous. Somebody out there is going to know it, aren't they? C, a waxing crescent, or D, a waning crescent. It's a tough one. So yeah, remember A is top left, B is top right, C is bottom left, and D is bottom right. So answer now. Anybody familiar with the phases of the moon? This is your question. Kate has just messaged me. She enjoyed the passive voice question.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Of course she did.
Ready,
Bit
next
of
one?
English. History. So who lived in Britain before the Romans? Was it the Saxons? Was it no one? The Celts? Or the Vikings?
Love a cheeky
So that's
bit.
A, the Saxons, B, no one, C, the Celts, and D, the Vikings, who lived in Britain before the Romans.
Do you like a bit of history?
You know what? I don't mind it. I quite enjoy it in primary school. Yeah. It's entertaining. It's great. I do a lot of fun lessons in school.
Oh yeah. What's the fun kind of lesson?
It's true. I remember we dressed up and we acted out like some battles, or we were like a Roman for the day or something. Yeah.
Cheeky Roman for the day.
Yeah.
I can imagine you with a helmet on and the breastplate and all that.
It's what you do when you're 7.
Go on. You want to go for the next one?
Okay. Next one is music. What does the term pianissimo, that's how I'm going to pronounce it, pianissimo mean? Is it A, excellent piano player, B, very quiet, C, many instruments, or D, stop playing? What does the term pianissimo mean?
Pianissimo.
Pianissimo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pianissimo.
I think a few people know this. Seems to be a few musicians maybe are playing.
Yeah, there's a whole Greg team there that are all musicians, aren't they? So you'd have thought, oh, boom, answers are flying in.
Oh, they're going to get it, aren't they then?
You'd hope so. You would hope so.
Pianissimo.
Pianissimo. Kind of rolls nicely off the tongue. Go on.
Okay, now religious education. At Diwali, lamps are lit and doors are left open to invite in the goddess Lakshmi. Is that how you say it? Do you reckon Lakshmi? True or false, that is. So remember, true is on the left, false is on the right.
And that was quite a fast one, so
Was.
lag was a bit bigger there. There we go.
Okay. Is it true or false? During Diwali, lamps are lit and doors are left open to invite in the goddess Lakshmi. Lakshmi? Yeah. True or
Lakshmi.
false?
I've
Hard
just
name to say.
corrected for my lack of for my punctuation. I capitalised something that I shouldn't have capitalised.
Who told you off?
Tom Hutchinson. Thank you for that.
What?
I appreciate that. I shall learn from this.
What did you capitalise?
Pianissimo.
Art. One of the very first abstract artists was a Russian man. What was his name? Was it A, Harry? What is the name of A?
Mikhail Vrubel.
Yeah. B, Pablo Picasso. C, Edvard Munch.
Monk.
Or D, Wasily Kandinsky. Some interesting names. I'm not very good at reading names. It's not Mikhail Vrubel.
It's amazing that a primary school pupil will know this.
Yeah. Because whenever they do art, they obviously study a painter and they learn about what kind of type of painter they are, and then they normally do it in their style, don't they? So this is what an abstract artist. Art is not my strength. I'm not really an artist. Don't really enjoy it. I'm afraid.
I could see you being a little bit of an artist.
No, I can't draw, can't paint, not very good at it.
Oh yes, here we go.
Oh, here's the geography question. So if Dave Gregg, he's in Edinburgh, and Jeff is in Copenhagen, who is further north? So we've got Dave in Edinburgh and we've got Jeff in Copenhagen. Who is further north? If you think it's Dave, then vote the answer on the left. If you think it's Jeff, answer on the right. Is that right, Harry?
Yep.
Brilliant. Who is further north, Dave or Jeff? I'm excited for what people think for this one.
You gotta know where. I didn't when I looked at the map, because when you wrote this question, I thought, oh well, that's obvious, the answer there. And then I was like, oh, actually, it's not so obvious when you look at it.
Really difficult. It's really close, isn't it?
I wonder if that's because of the when they flatten out the map and it makes it different, kind of geographically. And
Yeah,
stuff.
it could be. Yeah, I reckon.
Both answers. So we'll have to flick back because I forgot to do an answer page.
Okay.
Here we cover it again.
So answer one. Is this in a passive voice? The answer was true. It is in its passive voice. Hopefully people got that. In maths, the answer that you should get is 23 over 21.
So just on that, I saw quite a few people had put it, but they I put the answer with a slash, like it is in here. So Kahoot is quite picky over it, and so that's my bad. I should have put that as another answer. I didn't think. I'm not a maths teacher. I'm sorry. That's my fault, guys. Blame me, not Gemma.
Okay, thanks, Harry. I mean, yeah, 23 over 21 if they got it right. Next one, science. The phase of the moon was, did we highlight the answer on it, Harry?
Oh, it was.
Was it B?
Yes.
Was it B? Yeah. Waning gibbous for all the people out there that know the phase of the moon. So that's B, the answer was. Who lived in Britain before the Romans? That was the Celts. Of course,
Not
the
no
Celts. Pardon?
Not no one.
No, not no one. The term pianissimo means very quiet for all you musicians out there. Not stop playing. True or false? The answer was true. Lamps are lit and doors are left open to invite in this goddess. The answer is true. Art. The very first abstract artist, his name was Wasily Kandinsky. That was his name. It was Kandinsky.
Not a bad bunch.
Right, who is further north? I can inform you that it is Dave in Edinburgh who is further north.
And so the scoreboard, the Greggies are still in the lead, a random team are second, and Hutchinson's are third. So let's see what the next. Oh, this is the science-ish round. Okay, so what we've done is we have we've got some animal sounds for you. Okay, so I'm going to try and play some animal sounds for you, and you've got to guess which animal is making this sound. Hopefully, it sounds okay. All right, let's play it
Listen closely.
now. There you go. Hopefully the sound worked okay there. Oh, sorry, I forgot to click next on the Kahoot. Play it. Should we play it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the answers have come in. What animal sound is this one? Is it A, snake, chimpanzee, mockingbird, or cheetah? Okay, next one. What animal sound is this one?
If I was playing, I'm defo glad there's multiple choice.
Okay.
What did we think for that one?
That was very tricky.
Play it again. It is quite tricky, that one.
Mm.
Very tricky indeed. Mind you, how many animal noises do you actually know?
Very
With-
like only simple ones, only basic ones.
We've had one suggestion that I should have tried to do an imitation myself.
Oh, that would have been brilliant.
So this is the last one. Is it a possum, parrot? Am I having you on? It's actually a car failing to start. Or is it a rhino?
Ooh.
What do you think?
That's tricky.
It is, isn't it? Okay, all the answers are in for that. So we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so this is what's the sentence. So what I've done is we've got a list of elements, and then each element in the periodic table has a letter or a series of letters. You've got to make a sentence from those letters, from the list of elements. Okay, so it should make sense when I go here. So fluorine, iodine, rhenium, iodine, sulfur, fluorine, uranium, nitrogen. When you take all of those letters, it will make a sentence. It's all in the right order as well, so you don't have
Brilliant.
to guess like that. So yeah, see how quickly you can get it, and very best of luck. It might be worth you getting a periodic table up on your phone if you want.
I'm playing this one as well. I like this round. Oh, that's an interesting sentence.
So we'll go on to the next one.
That's it. That was a good sentence, Harry. It was very interesting, that one.
Oh, the first answers come in. So this one, oxygen, uranium, rhodium, oxygen, uranium, selenium, iodine, sulfur, boron, uranium, radon, iodine, nitrogen, gadolinium. Now, just for this one, on the last one is 2 letters. Ignore the last letter because the answer sheet kind of crossed it off when I was writing it down. So the last element, ignore the last letter. It's 2 letters, ignore the last letter, and you'll be able to get your answer there. Okay. Did you get the answer in the first one, Gemma?
Of course I did.
Yeah, of course you did.
What did you take me for, Harry? Of course I did. My competitiveness is just coming out now. I'm enjoying this round. This one's great.
It just took forever for me to do, so we've only got 2 questions like this, and there's no more.
Oh, I'm
Some
not
of you will be
surprised.
very happy. I know there's not so happy.
This was quite a tricky one, considering you did it yourself, Harry. Well done. Like, I thought you would have just Googled it.
Okie dokie. So go on to the answers. So for the multiple choice, we can play you. So it's flamingos. Oh, no sound.
I can hear it.
Can you? Oh, great.
Yeah.
There you go.
Of course, it was flamingos.
Of course, it was flamingos. And then we go to the next one. Let's see if I can get this working. Exit video. Oh, there we go. Oh no, we've gone too far ahead. This one is cheetah. You can hear that all right, Gemma, yeah? The next one is a koala bear. Or something like that.
Make a very interesting noise.
Yeah. And then this one is a possum.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah. But it does sound a bit like a car that's failing to start.
It does, doesn't it?
Okay, and then those are the answers. Fire is fun, and then our house is burning. So good job for those guys that managed to get that. That one was quite a tricky one. But yeah, so we'll go on to the next question. We're on to film.
The film round.
So the first bit is the emojis. You just want to explain that?
Yep, so the first 4 questions, you'll see a set of emojis that are together that describe a film. And we would like you to name that film, basically. I think it's fairly straightforward. So, question 1, what is this film being described by emojis? I do like this film.
It is a
Great
good film, isn't it?
It's a great film, isn't it? It's a really good film. Did it make you cry, Harry?
Actually, I've not seen it. I just heard it hearsay that it's a great film.
You haven't watched it.
No, I've
You
not.
need to watch it. It's great. It is. I love this film. It's great. I thought this was quite a nice, easy one to start off with.
Just to get us all kicked off.
Yeah, a little warm up, little taster,
Little warm up.
bit of a warm up.
Have we got any answers coming in? Oh, answers already flying in now.
Here we go.
So you can see, guys, how big the lack is.
Yep. Oh, Harry, you didn't tell us the leaderboard for
Oh,
the
yeah.
end of it. Do you know it still?
The Greggies were still top.
Nah.
Right, next one.
So what is this film being described here by emojis? What film is being described? Some of the pictures are associated with the film. I think this is a great film.
Get the music.
Classic.
Classic, yeah.
It's just about who can type it the fastest, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quicker you are, the more points you'll get.
I think we have the words will come. Words will come. Yeah, the lag played quite a big difference there. So this is already turned up on people's screens, and we've not given them the question yet. So sorry about that, guys. People have got this.
How quick can you type?
They're flying in, these answers. And we'll go for...
What's next?
There you go.
What is this famous film being described here? It's a great film. Great film. You must have watched this film, Harry.
I've definitely seen this film, yeah.
I was gonna say. I'd be surprised if you hadn't. Are the answers coming in?
There and now, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that was a quick one, that
The
one.
next one. What is this film? This is actually one of my favourite films. So, I mean, if anybody knows me, they'd know it.
Oh, wait, hang on. I don't know if I've added this into the thing. Oh, no. Yeah, sorry, it is.
Okay, brilliant.
Jeeps. What's this film? Oh, sorry, I had a bit of a heart attack there.
Oh, I do like this film. One of my favourites. This one's quite straightforward.
You'd hope so. I do
Yeah.
love this film, though.
Oh, it's great.
Mentioned it in my
I mean,
in my thing to the students. And
I was about to say that, Harry. You did mention it in the end of year celebration, so if anybody watched it.
oh yeah, do you want to explain this?
Yeah, so the next part of the film round is where we have used synonyms as the title of the film. So you need to use your knowledge of synonyms to decipher what is the actual title of this well-known film. So the first one is Game Tale. What is this famous film that is being described with the synonyms?
I like this one. This is particularly when it gets to some of the ones that are a bit more tricky.
Oh, I know. So what is this famous film? People also need to know what like a synonym is as well, don't they? You need to have that knowledge. What's a synonym?
Yeah.
The next film is Absent Lady. What is this film title?
I've not seen this film. Have you seen it?
No? Apparently it's really good though.
It's supposed to be a bit deep and dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit deep and dark. It's got what's her name in it? Rosamund Pike, isn't it?
I have no idea who that is.
Rosamund Pike. Have you seen is it the second Johnny English film? She's the lady of interest in that. Or is it the third?
Alright.
Have there been three Johnny English films?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe it's
Well, that's a big clue for everybody then.
yeah.
If they know much about Rosamund. What's her name? Rosamund Pike.
Rosamund Pike.
Any Rosamund Pike fans out there? That's your question. So, what is the film? Perish, Rigid. What is the title of this famous film? I like this one. Have you watched this film, Harry?
I have, yeah. It's a classic, isn't it?
I haven't watched it.
Maybe not.
No?
Oh, you've got to do it. Bonnie's a big fan of Bruce Willis.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Bonnie's team better be quick on this one then.
Better had be.
Can't let you down now after you said she was a massive fan.
Yeah. Big old fan.
Come on, someone's got to beat the Gregs.
These answers. People clearly like their Bruce Willis. Big old
Clearly,
baby.
yeah.
If you've not got it yet.
Okay, so what is the film? The Gloomy Cavalier. What is the film? I like this one. I had no idea of this one. So The Gloomy Cavalier. What is this film? When we gave synonyms for it. I haven't watched this film either.
You know,
Nah, I'm lacking in my films.
clearly.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see the leaderboard, Harry, after this round.
Yeah, really excited.
Yeah, you know, someone's got to push and beat the Gregs. They've been leading for the past 3 rounds.
So we need to go through answers
Okay.
to do a thing. Oh no, not now. We've gone too far back. Sorry, guys. Okay.
So the film was, of course, Castaway.
Castaway. If you put Castaway and it's gone wrong, it maybe there's been a space that's been put in. Maybe there's been a bit of autocorrect there. So again, that's my bad if that's the case. Sorry about that, guys. This one?
What is this famous film? It's, of course, Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins. Love that film. And this film, of course, was Home Alone. Oh, it's been left alone. Classic. This film, my favourite, was Les Miserables. And so the synonym, it was, of course, Toy Story. This one was Gone Girl. Perish Rigid is, of course, Die Hard. And the Gloomy Cavalier was The Dark Knight.
Okay, so the leaderboard, Team Greggies are still at the top, followed by the Hutchinsons, and then a random team following behind them. It's quite close. Mutineers, Just Manny, and then I know that there's others as well, but those are the top 5. So
Brilliant.
This is city skyline. So what we've done is we've got photos of cities. Simply write down the city, whatever you think it is. So this one here.
Oh, nice one. The sky.
There's a nice sky there, isn't it?
I'm not good with cities. I don't think I'd be very good at this round.
Have you done much travelling?
Not really.
Right. Hoo! So if you're still trying to answer, this is in the Middle East.
Okay.
Very, very hot.
Thought so. I did recognise one of the buildings, but
most of the answers coming in now. And we'll go to the next city, which is this one here.
oh, okay, nice one. I mean, the sky is looking great in these pictures, Harry.
It is looking nice, isn't it? These
Right.
cityscapes. Very nice indeed.
Yeah. Very posh photos.
It's very posh. Well, you'd expect that, wouldn't you, for these world famous cities? They are famous cities, by the way. I've not just gone and picked totally random cities.
I think that would have been better.
Yeah. This one also is out in the east. A bit of a city-state.
Okay.
Former British colony as well. Very clean. The trains run on time. All that kind of stuff. Large, very large Christian population there as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then the next city is this one here.
That one's interesting.
Very famous cathedral there. We're back in Europe here, for those of you that are still guessing.
I genuinely don't know.
This very famous cathedral by a guy called Gaudi.
Okay.
They've got an excellent football team.
That could help, you know, that could sway some people's decisions.
Oh, the answers are flying in on this one. Much more recognisable. Much more likely that people have been here. I suppose it's not on the other side of the world. So
Handy that.
It is a bit handy that. Yeah. So we'll go to the next city, which is here. Look at that.
Ooh, that looks lovely.
Looks pretty nice there.
Oh, that looks amazing.
More nice sky, just for you, Jem.
Oh, thanks.
Very nice.
That looks great. That one does.
This has another famous football team in the country. This is actually a natural wonder of the world as well, what you're looking at, the
Wow.
harbour area. And there's a very, very famous statue of a religious leader as well.
I still have no idea.
In South America. The answers are coming in.
Are we intrigued to see the answers? I am
Yeah.
intrigued to see the answers.
I've briefly visited this country on a rugby tour, very briefly, kind of stepped over
Really?
and then stepped back out. Yeah,
Wow.
very briefly. Went to Iguazu Falls, which is very nice. So this one, what is this one? What city is this?
Yeah, not a clue.
So this is in Africa. For those of you that don't know, so it's a famous city in Africa. I'm pretty sure most of you will have heard of it. Pretty sure.
Interesting.
Yeah. I've never been here. I would quite like to go. There's quite a few famous cities in this place, actually, in this country.
Yeah.
Down in the south of Africa.
How are you giving away too many clues?
Just helping people. As time goes on, doesn't it? So they lose more points the more time goes, don't they?
Very good point. Very good point.
So then we've got this one. What city is this? I have been to this city before. It's very
Have
nice.
you?
It's very, very good. Very good. Jam-packed, as you can see. This city is also in the east. River going through it there.
And I mean,
It's probably actually a city. It's the city that most feels like London that I've ever been to.
if anybody knows where Harry's been, this will help. Bonnie, if you don't know what it is, Bonnie, you can get it from that.
Oh yeah, of course, Bon. We've been here, so you better get this right, Bon.
Could you imagine if she didn't?
Yeah. Been in the news a lot lately with political unrest as well. Just kind of throwing the clues out
Okay.
there for you guys. Actually, by the time you get this clue, it might well have moved on. I'm not sure with the time lag. So hopefully that's helpful. We'll go to the next city, which is this one here. There's two buildings there that should stand out to most people. I've been here as well.
Have you?
I have, yeah. Many years ago.
I think this one people should get maybe more. Would they get something more?
Should do. Do you know where it is? You got it, Jam?
I think so. I mean, I think I've been there.
Have you? That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
When did you go?
I think I went 2016.
Was it like a school trip?
No, I went with my family. We did a little tour around places. So.
Nice. Oh, loads of people have got this already. So I think.
Imagine if I got it wrong, Harry.
Yeah. So this one. Some good clues there for you guys. Mountain in the background. Very,
Have you
very
been?
famous. Huh?
Have
I've
you
not been. No, I have not been. I know somebody who will be though. Wink, wink. It's the largest city in the world. This actually
Really?
is.
Well, If anybody knows random facts and they know the largest city in the world.
More than 50 million people in this area. So you got more people in this area than live in most of the UK.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty big down there.
Hmm.
Pretty darn big. So this is the last question of this round. And then we've got one more round. Which, by the way, isn't music. These are the answers. It's not music because we had issues with the technology. The answers were too long to fit in the screen, so really sorry about that. Next time we're going to figure out a way where we can do it. This city is Dubai, as you can see.
Thought so.
Singapore, with the little lotus leaf there.
I got that from you saying the streets were very clean.
There you go. Barcelona, with Gaudi's Cathedral. Rio de Janeiro.
There we go.
The Redeemer. Yeah, and the bay there is a natural wonder of the world.
Wow.
Johannesburg is the city there
Mm.
in South Africa. And then you've got Hong Kong in the top right, New York in the bottom left. You can see the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building in New York. So
Yeah.
hopefully that worked out a bit easier for people. And then this is Tokyo with Jara in the background. So yeah, Tokyo, the largest city in the world. Scores, we still have the Greggies in the lead. Ooh,
Oh, someone needs to beat them.
with Hutchinson's and a random team following. So here we have history round. So, the history round, what we've done is we've got a bunch of very old buildings and some not so old buildings, and we want you to put them in the right order, oldest first. So the oldest first, I think, should be on the left-hand side. I'm hoping that there's going to be some explanation on your answer screens, but let's just go. I think it's going to go left to right in terms of what you need to do. So here you go. Rearrange, put these world wonders in the order of age. Oldest first. Got the Hagia Sophia in Turkey, Istanbul. Got Stonehenge, which is down in Wiltshire, I think. The Colosseum, which of course is in Rome, and the Pyramids of Giza in Egypt.
Ooh.
So what do we think there? Put it in the correct order.
That'd be interesting to see who knows their dates in history.
Yeah. What answer already? Somebody knows their history?
Oh.
Okay, and then this next one. So we're going a bit more modern here. So it's same deal from the oldest to the newest. We've got the Hoover Dam, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the Empire State Building, and the Taj Mahal. Have you got an idea, Jem?
Me and dates in history aren't that great. I mean, I think I'd take a guess. I could take a guess. Educated guess.
So it will now be coming on your screens, I think. As soon as there you go. Hoover Dam, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the Empire State Building, and the Taj Mahal.
I like the little ice cream.
Yeah,
emojis going on.
going on holiday, aren't you?
I know, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I want an ice cream now.
Answers going in. I'd quite like to go to the Taj Mahal. I've not been there before. So,
Have you been to the other three?
not no, I've not. So here are the answers in the right order. Stonehenge is the oldest by about 500 years. As early as 3000 BC. Pyramids of Giza, 2500 BC. The Colosseum is in 79 AD, 70 AD, something like that. Emperor Vespasian built it. Hagia Sophia, which was a giant church, which then turned into a mosque, that was built around the 500s. Leaning Tower of Pisa was in the 1200s, I think. Taj Mahal, I think, was in the 16th century. Maybe that's when it was started. Maybe it was a bit later. Empire State Building was finished in 1931, and the Hoover Dam was started in 1931 and went through till 1936.
So that was close with that one.
Yeah. So then,
Oh,
that's it. Those are all of the questions here. So we need to find out who we're going to go from 5th place to 1st place. So I hope you are all very excited. Your knees ready.
Has anybody beat the Gregs? Has anybody beat the Gregs?
So in 5th place, well done, is Dog Bear, Team Dog Bear. I have no idea who's in that team, but well done. Incidentally, those people that win, they've got to take a team photo, whether that's over Zoom or if they've managed to gather in their gardens, houses, whatever, then you got to send in a photo and then you will live in eternal glory on Facebook and Instagram as our quiz winners. Dog Bear 5th place, Mutineers in 4th place. Well done. In 3rd place is a random team. Well done. In 2nd place is Team Hutchinson, which means that the Greggies have won.
Oh, well done it. Well done.
Well done, Team Greggy. Well done.
Smashed it.
You absolutely smashed it. It was close, and I hope that you've enjoyed it, guys. So thank you so much for being together with us. I know we've had a few teething issues with it. Really appreciate you sticking with us. Hope that it's been fun for you. It's been fun for us. It's been interesting trying to work it out.
Great.
Next time we do a quiz, we will make sure that we get it on point. It'll be better and better and better. So thank you so much, guys. We hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. Happy Father's Day to any dads that are around for tomorrow. And if you are with us tomorrow morning for church as well, we'll have a little celebration for our dads, 10:30. You can go to that through communitychurch.org.uk. Gemma, you got any last jokes that you want to tell people?
Any last jokes? I mean, Harry, have you got one that you want to share?
Nothing springs to mind. I'm sorry about that. But well done, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you again next time.
Yeah, it's been fab.